Well, TGIF everyone. Today is Friday and I have this awesome coin that I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. And it's actually a coin that's quite close to my heart. Now, if you do know me, if you've seen things from my previous channels over the years, you're going to understand fully why. Anyway, the coin's been sent in by Martin the Silver Trader for me to cast my eye on and give my honest opinions and thoughts. Also to give you some history about it, which I am excited about. So be prepared to learn something, folks. And of course, for me to share it, show you up close all the features on it, and let you guys decide if it's something that you may be interested in purchasing for yourself. Now, if you are interested in buying one of these, well, you can head on over to the Silver Traders website if you're in the UK. Elsewhere, I'm pretty sure APMEX and the rest will have them around the world. But take a look down below under this video for links to the Silver Traders website, AceBullion, and of course the Precious Metal Forum, where it's a community group. It's free to join. There are no membership fees at all. There's no tiers. No one is above the law there. All right, let's crack on. All right, so here we are. We're starting off, and I know it's 2023, but this coin is stamped 2022. Yeah, I know. We're in the middle of April, at the end of April actually, and yeah, we're having a coin from B.H. Myers being sent and, well, finally out, I guess. Of course, we're talking about the USS Constitution as part of the Nautical series, and this one is a real winner in my books. And I'm going to explain why, because well, it's super cool. So let's start off with just the usual thing. Yep, it comes in these horrible, flimsy plastic containers. I don't like them. I know some of you guys like them, and I know others hate them. Now, it's a personal preference. I've left some of them in my own collection inside of these whatever you want to call them, plastic flippy things. I mean, they're not flips because you can't open it. It's sealed, and nothing's happened. And I've taken others out and I've put them into strong capsules, and nothing's happened there either. However, if you get a tiny pinprick, which I did have on one, it does milk up. And I say milk up, it starts to tone up, because, well, that's what silver does. It tones in the air. So just be warned about that, folks. And don't worry, you can clean it if you want to. I know I said that, but just be careful, okay? If it's for your own use, yeah, there you go. So let's have a look here on the back, and we have the Rwandan mint. The Republic of Rwanda, not Rwanda Mint, because it's B.H. Myers Mint that's doing this. Republic of Rwanda, and we have a denomination of 50. I can't remember what that was all about. But that's what it is. It is actually a coin, as I said. So it's from the Bank of Rwanda. The 50, and I think that's it, the denomination. But, it has a reeded edge, and then we're going to come on to the famous side here. That's where I said 2022. It is 2023, understand that, but there you go. And here's the money shot, if you like, or one of them. USS Constitution. Yes. Don't know why I said that in kind of a wannabe posh British accent. I have no idea. Nautical ounce. That is one of the things that is super, super cool. Then we got a compass, giving us, the north, south, east, and west. 1 ounce fine silver, 3 nines. And then there is the beautiful ship itself, the USS Constitution. It's a 3-mast ship. Now, why is this so cool and important? Well, first off, we also got this really cool cannon up above. Absolutely stunning, and I love it. You just can't fault it at all. I mean, I say cannon, looks like, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so moving on. Let's have a look. So it's a 3-mast ship. Why is this actually so cool, so awesome, so unique? Well, it is one of the oldest, in fact, actually not, it's not one of, it is the oldest serving USN, United States Navy ships still to exist. Now, it's already surpassed its 200th birthday. Yep. In fact, it's actually, as of today, it's 226 years old. So happy birthday. This is number 6, by the way, in the series. And what was, or what is, I gotta be careful there. What is the USS Constitution? Well, it is a very heavy American frigate. And it is still seaworthy, believe it or not. It still can tour. I mean, the last tour was in the late 1900s, so, God, I say that and it sounds so old. It was about 1997, I believe. And it is essentially being used. It's manned by the U.S. Navy, even though it's still under war, like a museum-esque, but it is still manned by the United States Navy troops. And it is just amazing. Now, it was built in 1797, and, well, it is a 3-mast wooden hull, very heavy, strong ship. Now, one of its most famous things, which I really, really like, just look at those details, by the way, was that it was famous for the war in 1812. Now, what was that war all about? Because a lot of people have never heard of the War of 1812. Well, it was actually against the UK. Now, hold on a minute here. I'm going to just drop the coin for a second, because how ironic is that? First off, I'm an American in the UK. Who was captain at the time? Well, captain at the time was someone called Isaac Hull. Wait a minute. I actually live not far away from Hull, or as the regional accent will say, Hull. No, I'm from New England area, Connecticut, and all of that. Of course, I'm now in, the northeast side of the UK, talking about a war against my country, America, and now my country, I guess, because I have been here for over, well over 25 years. So a quarter of a century there. And it was just insane, apparently. What had happened, in short, was that USS Constitution captured and defeated several merchant ships, but defeated actually 5 British warships. Now, they were only small warships, but still, that's a feat in itself. 5v1 plus the merchant ships. That is insane. Now, essentially, the ship did retire for a short period of time in 1881, and it was assigned to the museum, but then the U.S. Navy took it over and, has made several trips, gone 90 ports, and just port to port, one after another. It's done it twice now, and I'm hoping it's going to do it soon, but it serves as a promotional tool now for the United States Navy, which I'm proud of. Yes, that's right. I am proud of still. Anyway, this has a plethora of details and information on it. Now, I know there's going to be some of my Navy buddies who are going to be in love with this, because it's not only a little piece of history, but it's just a piece. And those of you guys who maybe are like, oh, well, I'm not sure. This is actually a really cool coin. I just love it. I do. Let me just get down for one quick second, show you kind of, I say playful a lot when I'm talking about this, but you can see how fluid the water is, or playful. You can see the mast there and how highly detailed they really are. And you just got everything. Now, I said that was a cannon. It's not. It's actually a telescope. The main wheel and so on and so forth. But yeah, there you go. Just at a quick glance, I immediately thought it was, just a small cannon. But anyway, what do you guys think of the coin? Enough of my rambling nonsense here. What do you think of it? What do you make of it? Because I love it. It is just so nostalgic. I've actually seen this ship in person once. I've seen lots of ships, but obviously I've seen this ship in person once. I believe it was docked. Oh goodness me, was it Mass at the time, or I'm not sure. Anyway, there you go. Awesome coin, one to have if you are a nautical naval or just someone who likes lots of complicated things, because the rigging onto this vessel itself, onto the masted areas, are just insane. And can you still believe it has a wooden hull? Yeah, still. I mean, okay, yeah, it's probably been replaced a few times or treated, over and over, but come on. That's not cool. 226 years old? They rock. You can't buy things nowadays that are built this good, can you? Nah. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye for now.